Hello friends, Chris here. I hope everybody's wonderful. So, I have basically a part 6, an extra part of my Cyber Monday, Black Friday haul of diamond paintings. I actually had forgotten about this one when I, was doing the setup for the other ones. Because this is from a different company. It's from a kind of a new to me company. I've never gotten anything from them. And so here it is. It's in this bubble mailer. This is how it came. I took it out real quick and looked at it and then put it back. So I think that's the only things in here. Oh, no, there's a toolkit down in there. Okay. Yep, that's it. Now with that said, okay. So what is this? Where is it from? Here are the details. So I only got this because I got lucky kind of twice. Because this was around the Cyber Monday, Black Friday, they had like a certain percentage off, and I think I saved about $15 on this. But luck had it that around the same time I was participating in an event run by my friend Angie, and I had won a gift card from Fallon Gems, and this is where this is from. I don't know if I said that already. Fallon Gems, or Fallon. I forget which. I don't know if they have a sheet here. We'll see in a minute. And so I had won a gift card from her, and so I kind of saved twice on it. So I didn't have to actually pay that much for this. And what I should say is, even with the gift card and the kind of holiday savings, I still did have to pay. That's kind of the reason why I've never bought from them. And I also think, if memory served me, I think they once contacted me. I'm not sure, though. It might have been somebody else. And asked if I wanted to, like, do kind of a PR kind of thing. But I didn't go through with it because the prices are expensive. And they only wanted me to pick from, like, a smaller kind of selection of a small diamond painting. And I wasn't gonna, like, tell you all to go to this expensive shop and spend a lot of money on, like, a 40 by 40 or 30 by 40, whatever the size was. To me, it was just a little too much. Excuse me. So this is a 40 by 60, and I looked on here before I came on camera. I see how much it was and the size of it all. So this is a 40 by 60 in size, and it's $60. That's like way too much in my opinion. I could buy again on a different premium companies and get a quite bigger canvas for the same amount, So I saved $15 with their holiday code, and I had a $25 gift card from Angie from the event. So 40 by 60, I wound up saving, I paid $19 for this kit myself, which is fine for the 40 by 60. All right, I'm okay with that. But I gotta tell you, I don't know if I would have not had the holiday code, I might have, like, told Angie, give it to somebody else, because even if it's $25 savings, I mean, it's still a lot for a small painting. In my opinion, this is how I feel about it. So this is the toolkit they send. A tray. We have a couple the fat multi-placers, a purple wax, a hand grip and a pen, and the junky kind of tweezers. And let's look to see what I got. So I got this because, again, I wanted to stay within a certain amount, obviously, and it did come in this, around the foam roller, which is fine. The back is a harder kind of canvas. It's one of the more old-fashioned canvases. Not soft. And we do have a sticker sheet, which is nice. So there are 46 colors. We have numbers 1 to 9, and then we have alphabet. both uppercase and lowercase, which I'm good with, and just a couple symbols at the end. And here's our sticker sheet. And it does have ABs in it, and this is the image I picked. I'm not a landscape person, but if it's kind of these like mystical kind of landscapes, those are the kind I actually like doing. So there's our sticker sheet. These, of course, are individually peelable, as you can see, and you get a whole bunch extra, if you would like to use those for other kitting ups. I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place today. I forgot what I was talking about. So, I think I was talking about buying the canvas. So, like I said, I wanted to stay within a certain amount with what I was going to pay for it. And so I only had it as kind of a limited choice. So, here we have it. Let's look at it. Okay. So, yes, Fallon Gems. It says right up top there. There's their logo. Your information of the kit number and everything is over here. Like I said, 40 by 60 AB. Again, we have the legend on both sides with the picture on both sides as well. There is no like artist or anything like that on here. I'm assuming these are, I don't know if these are licensed kits or the sticky is really, really good on the glue. I will say that. And the sheet is it's thinner, but not fragile thin. So I don't know about how licensings work with these people, or if these are just like kind of stock images. It's certainly, again, to me, it's a cute, fun image of a kind of like a spacey sort of landscape with like these trees over here, and these, again, kind of weird trees and plants and foliage and flowers. So it'd definitely be interesting. It looks really nice in the camera. Of course, up close, it's a little more pixelated. But I think when it's done, it'll look great. I really love the colors in this one. That's kind of why I picked it. There's not tons of confetti, which is good. I don't like that. But then there's lots of beautiful colors. And again, the weird looking trees and stuff. So I'm just going to bring you down a little bit, get a better image. I do have, even though it is still technically winter, I do have my fan on, and it's quite close to the iPad. So if you hear a noise, I'm sorry, and that's what it is. Here we go. We can look up close to the canvas. I'll show you. It's pretty old legible. There's no guide circles. It's not the best printing, quite honestly, because like these in here, I'll show you closer up. A lot of these, that's a W, I believe. Yeah, it should be a W, but the W is so close that it kind of just looks like almost a square. There's no square symbol on here, but that's how close the capital W is. There are darker symbols here. Like for this one, let me see. I don't know. Maybe that's an M in the blue. Yeah, it looks like that's probably an M in the blue there. Again, same thing. They're so close together that you can't see the separation of the sides and the M's. Same with the blue. Again, it's M and W's are the issues here. In this blue area, oops, right here, those are now lowercase w's in the blue. But again, it looks kind of like a block. This green over here, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's number 44, which is like the @ symbol. That's what it looks like. So I can connect them to here. For me, that's not a problem. It's when kind of symbols look like each other, and I'm not seeing any of that. So if I know that this green is going to be that symbol, even though it's not really legible on there, or like I said, the W's over here, it doesn't really matter. Now, if the W's, the uppercase and lowercase, were both like this different shades of blue, then that could be tricky. But one is like this whitish pink, and what's this blue? Again, the at is green, so it's not a big deal. It could be better with this, with the symbols, that's for sure. But they are printed, besides those, it's printed, the other ones are printed nicely. As you can see, some close-ups of the canvas. Okay, and so let me just show you the drills. And like I said, you know, because I was able to get it on that, you know, under those circumstances, that's why I got it. I probably, honestly, because of the, like I said, the price and everything, I wouldn't be getting this from them again. It's just the way it is. But I figured to show you this, since I did get it, why not let you all see what I got? And hey, you might like Fallon Gems. You might look at it and find an image you like, and it's okay with you. So we do get we get an inventory sheet that comes inside, which is nice. Again, we have our symbols over here. Then we have the DMC, quantity, the weight of the bag, and the number of bags that come with it. You know, because if it was a large color bag, they might have 2 or 3. Who knows? You know. Oh, let me see. There are 1, 2, 3. There's 4 ABs in here. So let me fish those out. But as you could tell from the painting itself, it's very colorful with pinks and blues and lots of yellows and some greens. So there we have, again, we have started here with some blues down there, into some tans. Oops. Then we go to the pinks and yellows and greens and aquas, and back into the cranberries and pinks and baby pinks and blues and teals and stuff and green. So let me just take those ABs out this way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the ABs look really great. I will say that about these. The 307 yellow, beautiful coating on these ABs. 605 is this pink. Kind of, again, a more bright pink. 3805. And a purple, like a grape. 917. So, let's start with the purple. Where is 917? That is our R symbol. And that one is a little tricky. See, as soon as I said some symbols can be tricky or not. Down in here, there is a P and an R, which are both purple colors. So you do have to look closely at it to find out which is the P and the R. So that is a knock, the fact that it's like that. So some ABs will be on into here, and as well as in down here as well, in this other area, and probably, yes, some in here. Those are the only areas with that color. Now let's go to the brighter pink. That's number 39. No. Is that? Wait. Oh, see, no, what they did, I see what they did. They didn't list the AB on the canvas. They have it all in order on the canvas, but on the inventory, they put the ABs at the end. I see. Okay, so that means that pink, yes, is 39, which is the I. And so we'll have some in here. Some in here, the darker pink. This is the lighter one. Here's the darker one, so the darker one in there. This big patch over here. and into here as well. And that looks probably about it. Down in here a little bit. And the light pink, which is the bee. Let's see, where is the bee? Okay, so here, down in here, in the kind of walkway area, so where we have a lot of these colors are W's, then, which is lighter, then we have a slightly tiniest bit darker color, pink, and that's the bees, and those are kind of in clumps here, here, you know, as we go down, just a little bit. That might be the only area. Well, there's a couple down over here, a couple up in the corner here. So as you can see, the bag wasn't big, so there's not a lot there, but most of them are concentrated just in a little bit of kind of like ovalish, blobby areas down in here in the wall, and then just some scattered about. And then our last one is the yellow, which is, I believe, number 2. Yes. And so again, this bright yellow right in here, this big blob of them over here. So a line of it here, here. You have a line, a couple lines of it on the edge there. This area right here is all AB yellow. A couple lines down through here and here. A couple lines going through here, up in here, over here, and that's it. So there we have it from Fallon Gems. I will link this down below in the description box for you to check them out if you like. You know, again, if you see a piece of art that you really like, and it's a must-have, you never know. So it's always good to check out different shops, see what they have, keep an eye out on sales and all that kind of stuff. And thank you so much for joining me, everybody, today. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Thank you so much to Angie for having your event, and I'm so grateful for the gift card that I was able to snag. And until next time, please, guys, please be safe, be happy, stay safe, stay happy. All right? Thanks, guys. Bye.